Hey guys, it's Dean. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm a huge fan of my Nintendo consoles. And those of you that have been keeping up with my content will know that it's primarily because I absolutely love local multiplayer. It mainly sprouted from growing up in a big family, but it has continued throughout the years to the point that there is now an expectation amongst my friends and family that I will have something fun for all of us to play whenever I host a hangout or a game night. Now, I know you might be thinking this is just another generic top 10 list of very popular multiplayer Mario games, and while I do absolutely love playing Mario Kart, Party, Tennis, or Smash Bros with friends and family, those aren't necessarily always a hit. Sure, I might get a smaller group of friends that love Nintendo as much as myself and can give decent enough competition in a few of those titles, but for the most part, aside from Mario Party, the multiplayer Mario games aren't as enjoyable with casual gamers or gamers that might not be big into the Nintendo sphere. And that's largely because of the variance in skill levels. Also, I'd like this video to be helpful and unique rather than just hit you with the obvious titles that literally every gamer is already aware of. So, that being said, I'm going to set a few ground rules or caveats for this top 10. First off, no big titles. I realize that this rule is subjective, and actually, come to think of it, I'll probably be breaking that rule at least once as I go through these games. But the point is, I'm not going to flood the list with all the generic Mario games that you'd come to expect, or even Rabbids Party or whatever. Rule number 2. I'm going to focus on the games that are more than 4 players initially because I feel like it's extremely difficult to find a good video on those games that are 5 to 8 players. I'll have a timestamp for when I switch over to the 4-player games. Rule number 3. Back in my day, local multiplayer meant we were all crowded around the same 19-inch television playing on the same screen. So, when I say local multiplayer, I mean on a single console and TV and not a bunch of friends getting together with multiple switches. I'd call it split-screen gaming instead, but some of these games aren't actually split-screen, so that doesn't really work. Actually, can one of you tell me if there's an official term for local single-screen multiplayer gaming? I've heard the term couch co-op used before, but I've never really felt that fit the description properly. I don't know. Anyway, rule number 4. Well, this isn't really a rule as much as an honorable mention, but the Jackbox Party Pack games, while extremely enjoyable, and those alone can satisfy weekly game nights for an entire year, those games, and games similar to them, will not be mentioned here. I don't really think Jackbox games can be considered traditional video games, and that's not really what I'm going for. It'd be like adding card games like Coup or Exploding Kittens to the list. Which I also highly recommend, but now I'm getting way off topic. And finally, rule number 5. These aren't necessarily listed in my favorite order. I'm going to hit them out in alphabetical order. They're all excellent games that have remained on my Switch and are frequently requested during game nights. I have bought and downloaded literally dozens of games over the Switch's lifespan, and a lot of them make it to about 5 minutes before everyone gets bored and I eventually delete them and never play them again. All of the games I'm going to mention, however, are solid titles that I'd recommend for a diverse set of friends whether they're seasoned gamers or haven't held a controller in over a decade. Without further ado, let's begin. Yeah, I'm breaking my rule already since this game is more popular. But if you haven't had a local 8-player session of Bomberman yet, then I cannot begin to explain the amount of insane fun you are missing out on. Bomberman R is a fun and faithful revival of the classic Bomberman franchise. It retains the core gameplay elements that made the series popular while introducing some new features and updated graphics. The game offers both single-player and multiplayer modes. In single-player, you navigate through various levels strategically placing bombs to defeat enemies and solve puzzles. The multiplayer mode is where Bomberman R truly shines, allowing you to compete against friends or online players in fast-paced and explosive battles. The controls in Bomberman R are responsive and easy to grasp, making it accessible for all players. The classic bomb mechanics feel familiar and satisfying, and the addition of the new power-ups adds strategic depth to the gameplay. Visually, Bomberman R is vibrant and colorful, with charming and detailed environments. The character designs are a mix of classic and modern, appealing to the longtime fans and newcomers alike. The game also supports multiplayer matches with up to 8 players, resulting in chaotic and exhilarating experiences. Now, one potential downside of Bomberman R is that the single-player campaign can feel repetitive and lacks a compelling story, and the AI opponents also might be predictable and lack a significant challenge. However, the multiplayer aspect makes up for it, providing endless fun and competition. Overall, Bomberman R is a solid revival of the beloved Bomberman franchise. With its classic gameplay, updated visuals, and engaging multiplayer modes, it offers a nostalgic experience for fans while appealing to new players. It's a great choice for both solo and group gaming sessions, especially if you enjoy frantic and explosive battles. Boomerang Fu is an enjoyable and action-packed party game that combines cute characters, fast-paced combat, and an element of strategy. Players control adorable food-themed characters who engage in frantic battles using an array of amusing and deadly weapons. One of the standout features of Boomerang Fu is its intuitive controls. The game is very easy to pick up and play, making it accessible for players of all skill levels. The controls are responsive, allowing for precise movements and attacks, which adds to the overall fun factor. The gameplay itself is fast and chaotic, with matches filled with boomerang slinging mayhem. The boomerangs ricochet off wall and objects, adding an element of unpredictability to the battles. It's incredibly satisfying to pull off skillful shots and outmaneuver your opponents. The game offers a variety of modes, including local multiplayer for up to 6 players, as well as single-player challenges and a co-op mode. This makes it a great choice for parties or gatherings with friends and family. Visually, Boomerang Fu is vibrant and colorful, with charming and quirky character designs. The levels are creatively designed, offering diverse environments that add to the excitement and strategy of the gameplay. While the game is undoubtedly enjoyable, it may lack some depth for players seeking a more in-depth and competitive experience. The content can feel somewhat limited after extended play sessions, as there are a limited number of characters, levels, and game modes available. Overall, Boomerang Fu is a fantastic game that delivers hours of lighthearted fun. Its accessible gameplay and engaging mechanics make it a great choice for casual gaming sessions or social gatherings with friends. Clusterpuck 99 is a fast-paced and chaotic multiplayer sports game that offers a unique twist on traditional team-based gameplay. The game features simple mechanics, lively visuals, and intense matches that are perfect for both casual and competitive gaming sessions. In Clusterpuck 99, players control small, hockey-like characters and aim to score goals in the opponent's net. The controls are easy to pick up, allowing for quick and fluid movement. The gameplay is fast and frantic, with power-ups and obstacles adding an unpredictable element to the matches. The game offers various modes, including local multiplayer for up to 8 players, online multiplayer, and a single-player campaign with challenging AI opponents. The multiplayer matches are where Clusterpuck 99 truly shines, as the gameplay becomes increasingly chaotic and enjoyable with more players. Visually, Clusterpuck 99 features colorful and vibrant graphics that match the energetic nature of the gameplay. The arenas are creatively designed with interactive elements and hazards that keep matches exciting and dynamic. One potential downside of Clusterpuck 99 is that it may lack long-term appeal for players seeking a deeper or more strategic experience. The gameplay can be repetitive over time, and the lack of additional content or progression systems may limit its replayability. Overall, Clusterpuck 99 is a highly entertaining multiplayer game that delivers fast-paced and competitive fun. Its simple mechanics, lively visuals, and chaotic matches make it a great choice for parties or gaming sessions with friends. While it may not offer a substantial amount of long-term content, it's an excellent option for those looking for quick bursts of multiplayer excitement. The one main flaw I found in Clusterpuck 99, however, is in order to play more than 4 players, everyone is required to have a Joy-Con, which really limits the amount of times it can be enjoyed, because pro and third-party controllers can't be used unless you're playing 4 players or less, which isn't nearly as fun as playing 6 to 8 players. Night Squad 1 is acceptable as well, but I found the minor improvements in Night Squad 2 to make it the all-around better game. Night Squad 2 is a fun and frenetic multiplayer game that combines medieval-themed chaos with a variety of game modes and charming pixel art styles. It offers an engaging and accessible experience for both casual and competitive gamers alike. The game features fast-paced battles where players control knights and compete against each other in a variety of arenas. The controls are intuitive, allowing for fluid movement and satisfying combat. Night Squad 2 supports local and online multiplayer, providing opportunities for both local co-op and online competition with up to 8 players. One of the highlights of Night Squad 2 is its diverse range of game modes, from classic deathmatch and team-based battles to objective-based modes like Capture the Grail and Soccer. There's a mode to suit different playstyles and preferences. The variety keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. Visually, Night Squad 2 embraces a retro pixel art style which adds charm and nostalgia to the experience. The arenas are well designed and offer unique environments and hazards that add tactical elements to the gameplay. The game also includes a single-player campaign with challenging AI opponents, offering some solo fun. However, the true essence of Night Squad 2 lies in its multiplayer mode, where the chaotic battles and competition with friends shine. While Night Squad 2 provides a great multiplayer experience for up to 8 players, it may not have a lot of depth for players seeking a more intricate or strategic gameplay. Additionally, the content may feel somewhat limited in terms of number of characters and arenas available. In summary, Night Squad 2 is an enjoyable multiplayer game that delivers fast-paced medieval madness. Its accessible controls, diverse game modes, and charming pixel art style make it a great choice for both casual and competitive gaming sessions. Pico Park is a delightful cooperative multiplayer puzzle game that focuses on teamwork, communication, and coordination. It offers a unique and engaging experience that is best enjoyed with a group of friends. In Pico Park, players work together to overcome a series of challenging levels by solving puzzles and navigating obstacles. Each level presents a different set of mechanics and requires players to collaborate closely to progress. The game encourages communication and coordination, making it a great choice for cooperative play. The minimalist visuals of Pico Park contribute to its charm, with simple and colorful designs that keep the focus on gameplay and teamwork. The controls are straightforward and easy to understand, allowing players to dive into the challenges quickly. One of the standout features of Pico Park is its accessibility. The game supports local multiplayer for up to 8 players, making it a fantastic choice for parties or gatherings. The levels are designed to accommodate different player counts, ensuring that everyone can participate and contribute to the cooperative experience. Pico Park's puzzles can actually be challenging and require creative thinking, leading to moments of satisfaction when you and your teammates figure out a solution together. The sense of accomplishment that comes from successfully overcoming a difficult level strengthens the bond among players. However, it is worth noting that Pico Park's gameplay may not be as engaging when playing solo. The game truly shines when experienced with a group of friends, as the cooperative aspect is the main appeal. In conclusion, Pico Park is a delightful cooperative puzzle game that encourages teamwork and communication. With its charming visuals, accessible gameplay, and challenging puzzles, it's a fantastic choice for multiplayer experiences and social gatherings, where collaboration and laughter are the focus. Runbow is an exhilarating and colorful platform racing game that offers fast-paced gameplay and a unique twist on the genre. It's a great choice for both solo and multiplayer gaming sessions, with a variety of modes and challenges to keep players entertained. In Runbow, players race against each other through vibrant and constantly changing levels. The game's main mechanic revolves around the changing background colors, which can make the platforms and obstacles appear or disappear. This dynamic element adds an extra layer of challenge and strategy to the races, as players must time their jumps and maneuvers carefully. The controls of Runbow are responsive and intuitive, allowing for precise movements and quick actions. The platforming mechanics are solid, and the levels are designed to test players' reflexes and agility. The game offers various modes, including a single-player adventure, time trials, and multiplayer races for up to 9 players on the Wii U, but 8 players on a Nintendo Switch. The multiplayer races can be played locally up to 8 players or online, and they provide intense and competitive experiences with friends. Visually, Runbow is a vibrant and visually appealing game with a colorful palette and charming character designs. The stages are diverse and well crafted, with catchy music that complements the energetic gameplay. One potential downside of Runbow is that the single-player adventure mode may feel a bit lacking in terms of depth of narrative. The real joy of the game lies in its multiplayer races and challenges, where the fast-paced action and competitive spirit shine. Overall, Runbow is a thrilling platform racing game that offers a unique and refreshing experience. Its dynamic color mechanics, responsive controls, and engaging multiplayer modes make it a fantastic choice for both casual and competitive players. Whether you're looking for a fun party game or a solo platforming adventure, Runbow delivers a colorful and exciting gameplay experience. Look, I know this one looks weird as heck, but I promise you this is one of the most enjoyable indie games you could play with a large group of friends. Shipped is an adorable party game where up to 8 players compete in sea skirmishes. Choose your favorite girl and navigate the sea. Your ship can't break, so first learn how to maneuver. With simple controls, it's easy to start but hard to master. To win, you must push your opponents to crash on land or out of the screen. Or just shoot them. To do that, grab ammo crates. If you're out of cannonballs, you can use your cannon and blow air to push enemies or deflect incoming fire. Remember to keep up with the movement of the camera. If your ship goes off screen, it will instantly explode. With 5 different modes, you'll never get bored of playing Shipped. If you're short on friends to play, you can always add AI-controlled players or try the challenging single-player arcade mode. Stikbold, a Dodgeball Adventure Deluxe, is a quirky and enjoyable sports game that puts a unique twist on the classic game of dodgeball. With its charming art style, entertaining gameplay, and local multiplayer focus, it offers a fun experience for players of all ages. In Stikbold Deluxe, players control characters competing in a series of dodgeball matches. The gameplay is fast-paced and filled with wacky antics, as you throw, dodge, and catch balls to eliminate opponents. The controls are responsive and easy to pick up, allowing for intuitive gameplay and enjoyable matches. The game offers both a single-player story mode and local multiplayer for up to 6 players. The story mode features a humorous and lighthearted narrative with various challenges and boss battles. Local multiplayer is where the Stikbold Deluxe truly shines though. as you can compete against friends in exciting and chaotic dodgeball matches. Visually, Stikbold Deluxe features a charming and colorful art style that adds to its overall appeal. The character designs are quirky and humorous, and the environments are varied and lively. The game also includes catchy music that enhances the energetic atmosphere. One potential drawback of Stikbold is that its gameplay may feel repetitive over time, especially when playing alone. While the multiplayer aspect provides replay value, the single-player experience may not have as much long-term appeal. In summary, Stikbold is a delightful sports game that offers entertaining gameplay, charming visuals, and local multiplayer fun. Its accessible mechanics and enjoyable multiplayer matches make it a great choice for casual gaming sessions with friends and family. Towerfall is a thrilling and addictive multiplayer game that combines fast-paced archery combat with platforming elements. It offers a highly engaging and competitive experience for both casual and competitive players. In Towerfall, players control archers and engage in intense battles across a variety of arenas. The goal is to eliminate opponents using arrows, power-ups, and well-timed maneuvers. The gameplay is accessible, with tight controls that allow for precise aiming and movement. The game excels in its multiplayer mode though, supporting local multiplayer for up to 6 players. The matches are filled with chaos and excitement as players strategically position themselves to dodge arrows and try to outwit their opponents. The multiplayer matches are where Towerfall truly shines, creating memorable moments and intense rivalries. Visually, Towerfall features retro-inspired pixel art that adds to its charm. The environments are beautifully designed, with creative level layouts and hazards that add depth and strategy to the gameplay. The game also includes a single-player mode with challenging AI opponents, but the true enjoyment lies in its multiplayer. One potential downside of Towerfall is that it may lack content for players seeking a more extended single-player experience. While the multiplayer matches are highly replayable and offer endless fun, the single-player campaign can feel relatively short and limited. In summary, Towerfall is a fantastic multiplayer game that delivers thrilling archery combat and competitive gameplay. Its tight controls, engaging arenas, and intense multiplayer matches make it a must-play for fans of local multiplayer experiences. Whether playing with friends or testing your skills against AI opponents, Towerfall offers a memorable and exhilarating gaming experience. So, if you're keeping count, that was technically only 9 games. I thought I had 10, but I guess the 10th entry can go to the more popular Mario multiplayer games or whatever you folks determine in the comments. Top 9 doesn't really have a ring to it, so I'm going to keep this video titled Top 10. Next, I'm going to cover the 4-player games. I'm assuming there are some fun 2 and 3-player games as well, but I'm not covering those here since those don't seem to last as long on my Switch. But I do have 7 4-player games similar to the 6 to 8-player games that are an absolute joy to play with friends and family. Once again, these are in alphabetical order and not in ranking order. Duck Game is a hilarious and fast-paced multiplayer action game that combines quirky gameplay with charming pixel art graphics. It offers chaotic and addictive battles that are perfect for parties or casual gaming sessions. In Duck Game, players control ducks armed with an assortment of weapons and engage in fast and frantic battles. The gameplay is simple yet highly entertaining, with matches filled with explosions, quacking mayhem, and unexpected moments. The controls are responsive, allowing for precise movement and quick reflexes. The game offers various modes, including local multiplayer for up to 4 players, as well as single-player campaign with challenging AI duck opponents. The multiplayer matches are where Duck Game truly shines, as you compete against friends in a variety of creative and unpredictable arenas. Visually, Duck Game features charming pixel art graphics that add to its nostalgic appeal. The ducks are amusingly designed, and the levels are filled with details and interactive elements that enhance the chaotic gameplay. The game also includes a variety of hats and costumes for customization, adding a fun touch to the matches. One potential drawback of Duck Game is that the single-player campaign may feel somewhat limited in terms of content and progression. The real fun of the game lies in its multiplayer battles and the unpredictable moments that arise when playing with friends. In conclusion, Duck Game is a delightful multiplayer action game that delivers hilarious and fast-paced gameplay. Its simple mechanics, charming pixel art style, and engaging multiplayer mode make it a fantastic choice for social gatherings. Prepare to quack, laugh, and enjoy chaotic battles in its enjoyable, entertaining game. I think there's an 8-player update on Steam, but as far as the Switch is concerned, I'm pretty sure it's still capped at 4 players. Let me know in the comments if that's incorrect. Heave Ho is unique and hilarious, and I stress the word hilarious. It's a multiplayer game that challenges players to work together and overcome physics-based obstacles. With its quirky gameplay, charming visuals, and cooperative focus, it offers an enjoyable and laughter-filled experience. In Heave Ho, players control colorful and limbless characters who must navigate a series of challenging levels. The catch is that the characters have no arms and can only rely on their teammates to grab, swing, and fling them to reach their objectives. It's a game that requires communication, coordination, and a healthy dose of silliness. The controls in Heave Ho are simple and intuitive, allowing for easy pick-up and play mechanics. The physics-based gameplay adds an element of unpredictability and hilarity as players attempt to coordinate their movements and perform daring swings and throws. The game is very much designed with multiplayer in mind, supporting local co-op for up to 4 players. The cooperative nature of Heave Ho encourages teamwork and creates hilarious situations as players inevitably fumble and stumble their way through the levels. The game also includes a single-player mode for those who prefer to tackle the challenges alone. Visually, Heave Ho features a charming art style that complements its lighthearted gameplay. The characters and environments are delightfully designed, with whimsical animations and humorous expressions that add to the game's charm. One potential drawback is that the gameplay may feel repetitive over extended play sessions, especially for players seeking a more complex and varied experience. However, the game's focus on cooperative play and the joy of overcoming challenges together often outweighs this limitation. In summary, Heave Ho is a delightful and entertaining multiplayer party game that encourages laughter, teamwork, and coordination. Its simple controls, quirky gameplay, and charming visuals make it a great choice for social gatherings. Get ready to grab, swing, and heave your way to victory in this fun and hilarious cooperative adventure. Similar to Bomberman R, this isn't really that much of a hidden gem, but I don't hear nearly enough people discussing how fun the local multiplayer is. And similar to Night Squad, Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 is also a viable option, but Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 has enough minor improvements to make it the better choice. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is a fantastic sequel to the original puzzle game, offering even more content, new game modes, and a delightful blend of Puyo Puyo and Tetris gameplay. It's a must-play for fans of both franchises and puzzle enthusiasts alike. The core gameplay remains the same, combining the colorful matching mechanics of Puyo Puyo with the block-dropping action of Tetris. The controls are intuitive and responsive, allowing for precise movements and strategic decision-making. One of the highlights is its expanded content. The game offers a story mode with a charming narrative, challenging single-player puzzles, and an engaging multiplayer experience, including the fan-favorite Versus mode, where you can compete against friends or online opponents in intense puzzle battles. In addition to the new game modes such as Skill Battle and the innovative Fusion mode, adds refreshing twists to the gameplay. Skill Battle introduces RPG-like mechanics, allowing you to customize characters and use special abilities during the matches, while Fusion mode combines Puyo Puyo and Tetris gameplay in exciting and unpredictable ways. Visually, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 maintains the colorful and charming art style of its predecessor. The character designs are adorable, the animations are lively and engaging, the game's presentation is vibrant and inviting, creating a cheerful atmosphere that adds to the overall enjoyment. One minor drawback of Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is that the learning curve can still be steep for newcomers to the series or puzzle genre. The game does provide tutorials and practice modes to help players improve, but it may take some time to fully grasp the intricacies of both Puyo Puyo and Tetris. In summary, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is a fantastic sequel that expands upon addictive gameplay of its predecessor. With its expanded content, new game modes, and delightful presentation, it offers a captivating and enjoyable puzzle experience. Whether you're a fan of Puyo Puyo, Tetris, or both, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 delivers a vibrant and entertaining fusion of the two games. Screencheat Unplugged is a multiplayer video game that was originally released on PC in 2014 and later brought to Nintendo Switch in 2018. It's a unique first-person shooter game that encourages players to screencheat, meaning they have to look at their opponent's screens to locate and eliminate them. In Screencheat Unplugged, all players are invisible characters, and the only way to find and defeat opponents is by observing their portion of the screen. Each player's screen shows a different color palette, allowing you to deduce their position based off what you see on their screen. It adds a fun twist to the traditional FPS gameplay, as it requires strategic thinking and clever deception. The game offers various modes including Classic Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and more. It also provides multiple maps with different layouts and environmental elements to keep the gameplay fresh and exciting. Additionally, it supports both local multiplayer, allowing up to 4 players to compete on the same screen, as well as online multiplayer. Overall, the game provides a unique and entertaining multiplayer experience, especially when playing with friends and family. It encourages communication, strategic thinking, and careful observation. If you enjoy unconventional multiplayer games that break traditional gaming rules, Screencheat Unplugged might be worth considering. Stickfight, the game, is a fast-paced and entertaining multiplayer brawler that revolves around stick figures engaging in chaotic battles. With its simple controls, unpredictable physics, and multiplayer mayhem, it offers a fun and engaging gaming experience. In Stickfight, players control stick figures and engage in intense fights with up to 3 other players. The goal is to defeat opponents using an assortment of weapons and environmental hazards. The gameplay is fast-paced and filled with frantic actions, making each battle an adrenaline-fueled spectacle. The controls are easy to learn and responsive, allowing for quick and fluid movements. The game embraces the unpredictability of the physics, resulting in dynamic battles where anything can truly happen. Players must use their wits, timing, and agility to outsmart and outmaneuver their opponents. The multiplayer mode is where it truly shines. Whether playing locally with friends or engaging in online matches, the multiplayer aspect adds a layer of excitement and competitiveness. The game offers a variety of maps and modes to keep the battles fresh and engaging. Visually, Stickfight features a minimalist art style with stick figure characters. While the graphics may be simple, they contribute to the game's charm and focus on the chaotic gameplay. The environments are interactive and can be used strategically during battles. One potential drawback of Stickfight is that it may lack depth and variety in its gameplay mechanics. While the fast-paced battles are enjoyable, the repetitive nature of the fights can become evident over extended play sessions. In summary, Stickfight the game is a thrilling and entertaining multiplayer brawler. It offers fast-paced battles and unpredictable physics-based gameplay. Its simplicity, responsive controls, and multiplayer mayhem make it a great choice for casual gaming sessions with friends. Prepare for intense stick figure combat and get ready for a chaotic and enjoyable experience. Ultimate Chicken Horse is a delightfully competitive and creative multiplayer party game that challenges players to build platforms and obstacles in a shared level. With its unique gameplay mechanics, charming visuals, and endless possibilities for level design, it offers a fun and engaging experience for players of all ages. In Ultimate Chicken Horse, players take turns placing platforms, traps, and other objects in a level to make it challenging for their opponents. The goal is to create a level that is difficult enough to hinder others but still allows you to reach the finish line. The game cleverly balances collaboration and competition, as players try to outsmart each other while navigating the obstacles they collectively create. The controls are simple and intuitive, allowing for easy platform placement and character movement. The game encourages creativity and experimentation. Players can use a wide range of objects to construct their devious level designs. The multiplayer mode is where Ultimate Chicken Horse truly shines though. Whether playing locally or online with friends, the competitive nature of the game leads to intense and hilarious battles. Each round becomes a strategic puzzle as players adapt to the challenge level and try it out with their opponents. Visually, it features a charming and colorful art style that adds to its lighthearted atmosphere. The animal characters are adorable, and the level designs are vibrant and filled with personality. The game's upbeat music and sound effects further enhance the overall enjoyment. One potential drawback is that the level creation aspect may be intimidating for some players who prefer a more straightforward gameplay experience. The game does reward creativity and imagination, but those seeking a purely competitive experience may find the level design aspect overwhelming. In conclusion, Ultimate Chicken Horse is a highly entertaining multiplayer party game that offers a unique blend of collaboration and competition. Its simple controls, creative level design, and charming visuals make it a standout title for social gatherings or casual gaming sessions with friends. Prepare for laughter, challenges, and unexpected moments in this delightful, engaging game. Wand Wars is an exciting and fast-paced multiplayer arena game that puts players in control of wizards battling it out in intense magical duels. With its responsive controls, dynamic gameplay, and competitive multiplayer modes, it offers a thrilling and immersive experience for players seeking magical mayhem. In Wand Wars, the goal is to outmaneuver opponents and cast spells to eliminate them while avoiding enemy attacks. The gameplay is fast-paced and requires a quick reflex and strategic thinking to succeed. The controls in Wand Wars are responsive and intuitive, allowing for precise movement and spellcasting. The game offers a variety of spells and power-ups that add depth to the gameplay and allow for different playstyles. From launching fireballs to creating defensive barriers, the arsenal of spells keeps battles engaging and dynamic. The multiplayer mode is a highlight of Wand Wars, as it allows for intense and competitive matches with friends or online opponents. Whether playing locally or online, the multiplayer aspect provides hours of thrilling gameplay and opportunities for strategic showdowns. Visually, it features charming pixel art graphics that give the game a nostalgic appeal. The arenas are intricately designed with vibrant colors and animated elements that enhance the magical atmosphere. The game also includes catchy music and sound effects that add to the overall immersion. One potential drawback is that it may have a limited single-player experience. While the game offers an arcade mode and some single-player challenges, the real enjoyment comes from battling against human opponents. Those seeking a robust single-player campaign may find the game lacking in that regard. In summary, Wand Wars is an exhilarating multiplayer arena game that delivers fast-paced magical battles and intense competition. Its responsive controls, diverse spellcasting mechanics, and charming pixel art make it a captivating choice for multiplayer gaming sessions. Prepare to wield your wand, cast powerful spells, and engage in thrilling wizard duels in this exciting and immersive game. And there you have it, my top 16-ish list of games that I'd recommend for 4 to 8 players local gaming on the Nintendo Switch. If you have a game you'd recommend, please add it to the comments. Who knows, this list might be updated in the future with something you mentioned. If you end up recommending something I've already played, we can discuss in the comments too why I don't think it was too big of a hit and eventually got removed from my Switch. Also, if this is a type of video that you'd like to see more on my channel, let me know. I've been mostly doing retrospectives and game highlights recently, and I don't mind changing it up every now and again now that I'm able to get videos out on a more consistent basis. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Dean, out.